another episode of Off the Box. And today I thought I might do another animal based video, considering the last one that I did was very popular with 42 views. Might be more now, but I don't know. Considering I've spent, this being my 9th year at doing animal care in the industry, that sort of thing, I thought I might share with you some of the knowledge that I know. The knowledge that I know of terms that I have to use, and just to tell you about my journey in animal care, really. So I'm gonna give you some kind of background story about me and how I ended up in this industry. So many of you might know me in person. I went to Northgate High School in Dereham, all the way from year 7 to year 11, and at the back of the school we had little farm area. We called it ELF for short. That's ELF. But that standard for External Learning Facility. And I'm here to say about any kind of experience that I had in high school, really. Mainly talking about the animal side. So a typical day for me was, I went to get the keys from the head, basically my line manager, and went down there to let all the animals out, make sure that they've got enough food, water, everything like that. And then unfortunately all the school thing happened, and then I was happy back down there doing what I love to do best. Making sure that they've had enough food, water, they're all happy, all alive, that sort of thing. And then at lunchtime we had an hour to go down there. So we went, I took my regular team down there, my animal team, and they all did their jobs fantastically well, I hasten to add, with all the kind of different animals that we had down there. We had pigs, goats, rabbits, guinea pigs, chickens, ducks, lovebirds, quails. That's all fantastic. However, we did have our losses. we did have a few animals unfortunately pass away, as they do. One of the big deaths that we had was Jerry, one of our pygmy goats, and to this day it haunts me. It does haunt me. Unfortunately he died, apparently from natural causes, but I still blame myself for it, and all the teachers were saying, don't blame yourself, don't beat yourself up for it, but oh well. Unfortunately, stuff happens in this world, you can't do anything about it. But yeah, even though it was a great loss for me, but you know what it actually did? It actually toughened me up. It toughened me up with my resilience against people and animals as well. Like, unfortunately, I wouldn't be in this position if I couldn't handle deaths. But yeah, that was and then at the end of the day, quickly shut them all up if we had time. If we didn't have time, we would just go down at lunchtime and shut them up, and lock up. But that's the typical day of my school day, and I did that 7 days a week. No, 5 days a week, sorry, not 7. I wasn't in weekends. Sometimes I did do weekends, just to like help out and everything like that. I volunteered my weekends because no one else was. So yeah, whether hold on, excuse me. Anyway, yeah, and I did that for 5 years. Yeah, 5 years I did that every single day. And unfortunately, sometimes it does toll a bit and it does bring you down, but you can't keep thinking about that. You know, you're there to do a job, and at the end of the day, if you come home either with a smile on your face or bloody tears in your eyes, you know you've done your job. And then moved from Northgate, went to Eton College for 2 years. And yeah, that's probably been the best 2 years of my life. It's like learning about animal care, learning about health and safety in the workplace, and like having the amazing support of the team, the animal care team, was phenomenal. Like, yeah, okay, there's been times where I think I've messed up. Doesn't everyone mess up though? Everyone messes up. It's not just you, it's not just me. We're all human beings at the end of the day. However, what got me through that was the support of my friends. Like, I did have a friend that was a really good friend, really kind friend to me during Easton, and I had amazing experiences with her, and it's so from in Easton we had 4 days on, 1 day off, or 3 days off, in a singular week. So I believe I was I don't know if I was off Friday, actually. I'm not too sure. Oh well, it doesn't matter what days I'm in and what days I wasn't in. It's different. So yeah, I did that. I did my level 1 diploma in animal care, animal management, which we covered like handling and restraint, feeding and watering, animal accommodation, livestock and breeds, and yeah, I had to prove myself. I proved myself to everyone around me. Which, yeah, I had to prove myself that I was meant to be there. So, in level 1, I bought, or my mum bought, these, like, it's a revision workbook and then the animal management revision guide. So this is the workbook. It's got different sort of things in, like different questions that you can actually physically answer. It's like different kind of things that you can actually go through, answer for yourself, and yeah, that's the workbook, which I didn't really use. However, this one I did use. It's the revision guide. Revise BTEC National Animal Management Revision Guide. But it's got all like genetics. It's got all about factors affecting selection for breeding. It's got use of information animal evaluation. It's got it's like the Animals Scientific Procedures Act 1986. So that's just basically stopping all the like testing on animals and everything like that. Handling techniques and strategies, preparation for breeding, reproductive technologies, contraception. So like on here, if you ever see videos online, like on YouTube or anywhere else, or if you're actually able to see it real life, you're done. So for like male animals, they have to be castrated, and the way they do that is they use a band, and that cuts off circulation to the testicles, and then they drop off. Pregnancy diagnosis is an animals preparing for positions. Care plans dogs. Care plan dogs early life to weaning, so taking them off the mother's milk and actually on days, like dry food and wet food and stuff like that. Gene modification, more about genetics, and then you get the like functions of the skeleton, so the skeletal system, different types of bones, classification, structure and function of bones, joints and muscles. It's all different, really good stuff to know, really. The digestive system, circulatory system, so your heart. But yeah, that got me through level 1. And then moving on to level 2, which was the best year of my life, basically. That friend that I was talking to you about, I actually finally plucked up the courage to ask her out to be my girlfriend. She said yes. Best day of my life. I think that was the 23rd of November. Yeah. And then Animal Care Level 2 Technical. That is the book you would be required for that. Okay. With a little kitty cat on the front. It's a study guide. So in in the like pretty much mostly about pretty much the first page in, you got the contents. So Unit 201, maintain animal health and welfare, and then Unit 202, animal feeding and accommodation. Unit 203, animal behaviour and handling. Unit 229, working in animal care industry. And you got all like on page 20 you have all signs and symptoms of common diseases and their provisions and treatments. So you get like viral infections. So for example, viral is parvo, cat flu, moximatosis, equine influenza, equine herpes virus, avian flu. They are all viruses. Okay, so I think that they mainly affect the respiratory system. And then bacterial infections are strangles, salmonella, kennel cough, tetanus, and white spot. White spot is actually one disease that actually infects fish. So look out for white spot on your fish. And then fungal, which is ringworm, thrush. And then you get the parasitic mites, ticks, lice, fleas, gill flakes, and fly strike. Fly strike is a big one, really. It's not pleasant. So when you don't clean your animal's rear end very well, and all the feces get like, oh, that's good. All the feces build up, and flies like to lay eggs there, and they slowly, yeah. It's got all that in it. Understand the principles of animal first aid. So the contents of animal first aid box. So that bag tutorial that I did about a month ago, that's pretty much everything that I carry. You get all the feeding things, lactating animals, right, one thing, that picture right there is a picture of this dog health is at risk of this obese. Oh, because it is obese. Right, so Monday I obviously went to the event that was taking place down on the green, and this makes me sick to say, but the amount of dogs that I saw that was obese and overweight is sickening. It is sickening. When, you know, me being an animal care lover, it's neglect, it's abuse. That's all I'm going to say about it. It is horrific. Okay? Walk your dogs more. When, obviously, not when it's a scorching hot day. Don't walk your dogs around about midday, because that is, again, abuse. Because obviously, as humans, we wear shoes, don't we? But if you were to go outside, bare feet on scorching hot ground, how would you feel? Put yourself in their shoes. Well, in their paws, should I say. It's not right. It's neglect. Walk your dogs when lower temperature, less case of heat stroke then, okay? Because heat stroke can kill dogs.